See them through all this. Let's have a little look. 3 cartoons. We want you to supply 3 captions to go with them. Fairly typical scenes of people watching O.T.T.
No, the one in the middle is quite definitely Bob Carolgees. I say one
No,
to
it's
another.
not.
I recognise that Bob anyway.
Fairly typical couple. They're lounging back watching the balloon dance. Incidentally, those of you who are appalled by the balloon dancers, they're back next week, so make sure you don't watch next week, will you?
Yes, please. More for
Number
me.
2, have a look at that one. I don't quite know what's going on there, but we want you to supply a caption that vaguely explains what's happening.
Is this your first visit to a holiday camp, then?
Number 2, there you are. Give us some words to go with that. And number 3...
Self-explanatory cartoon, I think that one is.
That's self-explanatory. I've absolutely no idea what's happening there, but there must be somebody in there somewhere who ought to be saying something. There are 3 cartoons. We want some captions for each of those, please, to go with us. Special, a lot more banging in the audience again this evening. Special prize tonight, actually, a very nice boxed EP of the Beatles. Rather nice. Ooh, God, ooh. Rather nice, actually. It's got all of them inside, actually. Just about, well, it's every EP that the Beatles ever made in the many, many years that they were together, including all the things like Yesterday and She Loves You and Sound of Music, all those classics they did. Our address, of course, for this competition, please, postcards only. We must have them by Wednesday morning, otherwise it's too late to sort out the winners. But thank you very much. Our address, as usual, is O.T.T.
Central
House, Broad Street, Birmingham, B12JP. That's O.T.T. Central House. Well worth a second look. You could be here for hours. Central House, Broad Street, Birmingham.
The Rolling Stones there. Isn't that amazing to see that very old tape? I'm glad you saw that, actually, because let that be a lesson to you. If you carry on spitting like that, your lips will end up like that. It's a disgusting habit you've got. I think it's revolting. Don't spit on the people. Just rub it in your head, be right. You want to do what? You want to do your balloon dance? Just you've seen those fellas doing it. We'll do it a bit later. I'm going to sing a song. Yes, it's a song all about you. Here we go. Last night I had to take him out to answer nature's call. He couldn't find a lamppost, so he crept behind a wall. He stumbled on a pile of rags. The night was black as soot. He cocked his leg. A voice cried out, "Stop that, I'm Michael Foot." His name is Spit. I call him Spit. And he's the finest friend I ever had. His name is Spit. I call him Spit. And when he spits, he shakes his little head like mad. His name is Spit, yes he's Spit, and he's the finest friend that money can buy. But when he clears his throat, you better grab your hat and coat, 'cause stands the one who spit right in your eye. Oh, I've asked you not to do that. Your balloon dance. All right, do the balloon dance. There's a balloon, you hold it, and you do your dance with it. Oh, right. Sorry about that. Bit of saliva. What? I've had a hell of a time with him lately, you know. He keeps chasing lorries. It's not that he's mad, he's just crazy about Yorkies. I think a bit of Woodhouse training, a bit of Barbara Woodhouse training for you. Let's see. We'll try with one or two things. Stay. Heel. Sit. I said sit. You would not think a dog like this could have such nasty habits. He spits on cats and frogs and rats and even next door's rabbits. He mates with everything that moves and some are really rough. I said one night, that dog's a cat. He said that's near enough. I call him Spit, I call him Spit, and he's the finest friend I ever had. His name is Spit, I call him Spit, and when he spits he shakes his little head like mad. His name is Spit, you heard me spit, and he's the finest friend that money can buy. But don't stand by this fella without an umbrella, or else you'll take a fortnight to get dry. His name is Spit, I call him Spit, and he's the finest friend I ever had. Join in! His name is Spit, I call him Spit, and when he spits he shakes his little head like mad. His name is Spit, his name is Spit, and he's the finest friend that money can buy. But he goes by the gallon, he's like a water cannon, drenching everyone who passes by. But he goes by the gallon, he's like a water cannon, drenching everyone that passes by.
Before you cross any busy main road, remember the golden rules. Stop, look, listen, and think. And if in any doubt, step back. There's actually a very good reason for me smoking the cigarette, because this gentleman here, what's your name?
Roy Phillips.
Steve Wiley's there. It's a fairly useless talent. I suppose any other programme will want him. I can't see Crackerjack having him on. Crackerjack, yes. Go on then, have a little, what do you do? Just sort of... Go on then. Go on. Oh, you're nice. Not with your girlfriend tonight, are you? No, not surprised. Go on then.
Get on with it.
And very quickly over here, this gentleman over here is the, as you know, we always ask people to dress up as silly as they can. This one's certainly the silliest one we've ever seen. Look at that. The BPITA award. Well done. Doesn't he look silly? This had some bloke keeps ringing and ringing and ringing tonight saying, are we live? I can't believe that anybody can watch this chaos and honestly think it's not live. It is live, isn't it? Yeah, it is live. Have you got a time check upstairs? I make it about 12:03. What do you reckon?
It is now exactly 12:04.
12:04. There you are. Will you re-welcome the great Gustavo from Circus Lumiere?
Dancing, telephones, carpet, surgery, paper hats, trout, the colour blue, the colour green, mangoes, sets of suitcases, regular exercise, a decent pen, the ball, the fixture, the latest, the last, the least, the longest, trees, all reliable containers. The mind boggles. And so do its contents, which are my speciality for your pleasure tonight. Sir, what's your name, please? Peter! As I thought, Peter. Thank you, Peter. I'm getting in tune. All right, let's move on. Somebody here hasn't paid for their television license. Good God. You dirty bastard. Good Lord, I can't believe it. I thought I was broad-minded, friends, but this takes a strong stomach. You really want to do that? Yes, you do! Is it any wonder I get headaches? Should be in a zoo. Okay, I'm getting clarity. What's your name, madam? What? Huh? Correct. A frightening thing in the wrong hands. Yes, the mind is a marvelous thing, living as it does in a marvelous organ, the human brain. The human brain, what an organ to bear in mind. To conclude my demonstration this evening, I shall investigate and display the structure of this popular bodily part with the aid of this spoon. The cerebrum, or brain proper, occupies the front and upper portion of the skull. Comprising 2/3 of the brain structure, the cerebrum is soft and spongy, composed of masses of white nervous tissue covered by layers of grey matter. This part is divided into two lateral halves or hemispheres and is the seat of the faculties of memory and association. The vital function of memory retention is, countless memories and experiences are stored in this region. The complexity and sophistication of the storage system is so great as to confound the imagination. I want to go paddling. All memory has its basis in Peru. Down, boy, down. But as yet, neurologists have failed to fish paste. Failed to furnish the living room, as I was saying. Moving now through the cerebrum, we encounter the holiday camp. The paired spinal nerves, whose functions are to be considered. What a cheek. The olfactory nerve, the nerve of smell. Right, who opened the cheese, eh? Disgusting. Now then, these nerves, the glossopharyngeal, that's taste. Potatoes and petrol, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it last week already? The auditory nerve, the 7th, for hearing. Who said that? Is that you, Martin? Whereas the second, the optic, is, Auntie May. I thought you were dead. Is that beef you're wearing? Sounds like cut grass. We're now north of Vegas. So you bastard. The vocal motor nerve. Motor vocal nerve. Merkel, I've gone deaf, or is it dark? Motor transmission via the medulla oblongata. The garter, the snake bite, all directions, cervical, dorsal, lumbar, bumba, bumba, bum. Bumba, bumba, bumba. The emotions, seat of all roots of seat.
There you are. Earlier on you had Beat Your Brains Out. That was called Eat Your Brains Out. Don't forget, next week the balloon dancers return. We just had the headlines arrive here in Birmingham. If you open tomorrow morning's papers, you'll see that once again there's no sign of an end to the dispute in the rail problems. Seem to be going on and on right through next week, according to all the forecasts this morning. And Margaret Thatcher's taken a hammering, and today, that's Saturday's political speeches. You'll be reading about those tomorrow morning.
Parent battering is taking on an increase amongst out-of-work teenagers, says Parents Anonymous. The voluntary group offering guidance and advice to parents and report.
And of course, the thing that's occupying all the papers tomorrow will be Kevin Keegan's marvellous goal this afternoon that took Southampton to the top of Division 1. Good night, we'll see you next week. Ta-da!